Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us for our midday newscast. I'm Kira Clapper. Laura and Marcus are off. A reminder, you can always watch us live on Roku, Zumo, and on NBCBayArea.com. Well, this current atmospheric river has peaked already with damaging winds and rain early this morning, but much more rain is still to come. Breaking at this hour, President Biden has approved Governor Newsom's request for an emergency declaration so that California can receive federal assistance when it comes to these winter storms. Sadly, as this latest storm was moving through this morning, we learned that one person had died, but there are still so many questions around what happened right now. NBC Bay Area's Pete Suratos will have that part of our coverage in just moments. But first, we have seen a number of traffic issues across the Bay Area. Check out this video of a car submerged in the water. This is north of Cesar Chavez Park in Berkeley near the marina. There is no word on how that SUV ended up in the water, nor the condition of that driver. And more problems in the East Bay, this time in the Niles Canyon area. Niles Canyon Road between Pleasanton and Fremont remains closed because of flooding. The CHP is advising people to take alternate routes such as I-680 and I-580. And check out this new video. A large, massive tree fell onto several cars. This is at Oak and Lion Streets near the panhandle of Golden Gate Park in San Francisco. You can see the extent of that damage done to the cars that had been parked on the street. Good news, it happened early this morning. No one was injured. We do have crews fanned out across the Bay Area. We begin with meteorologist Vianey Arana, who is tracking the latest. Vianey.
And we are seeing the peak of that storm already moved out, so that's good news there. We're going to start to notice also peaks of sunshine. Now, right now, live looking downtown San Jose, and as we see the satellite radar, you can actually see where that atmospheric river is now focused. So notice a lot of it is now towards Central California, the LA area. And remember, this is going to bring a mix of rain and snow for the Sierra, which is where the concern is for the flooding. A winter storm warning is in effect. But so far right now, Santa Rosa, San Rafael, and through Fairfield, Concord, getting a little bit of a break. We had some scattered light activity, but again, the majority of the system has now trekked further southward, and we are still seeing some shower activity, mainly over Gilroy. A lot of this will continue to move out over the next couple of hours, but we'll keep the possibility of some scattered showers on and off. However, if you live in the North Bay, Santa Rosa right now is at about 54 degrees. This will be a nice sight to see. Look at the icons. We will be seeing a mix of sunshine and cloud cover, maxing out only in the 50s. Meanwhile, in the South Bay, it's going to be a little bit slower to clear. We'll get some breaks in the rain, and then we'll see that start right back up right around 5, 6 o'clock. I'll guide you through those peak hour winds and how gusty we got coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Vianey. Our team coverage continues with NBC Bay Area's Pete Suratos live in Oakland at the site of a deadly roof collapse we just told you about. One person died and another was injured at a coffee distribution warehouse, but we still don't know if that roof collapse was caused by the weather. Is that right, Pete?
Yeah, good morning to you, Kara. That's right. That's just the big question at this point. Was this roof collapse weather related? You can see the damage behind me. Now, we know that Oakland Fire has brought out a structural engineer who has at least red tagged the building, but that's basically where things stand at this point. But we want to show you some new pictures from inside that warehouse not too long after the roof collapsed. Now, Oakland Fire said that it was a partial collapse at this Pete's Distribution Center in Oakland. It took place roughly or close to 3:30 a.m. Now, it is a tragic situation. We're talking about one worker has died as a result of that collapse. Another worker had minor injuries. I do want to point out that the rest of the workers were going to start arriving at 4 a.m. That's when the dayside shift usually starts. Now, Pete's spokesperson did not disclose a name of the deceased worker, only telling me that he was a shift lead. He was actually in before that 4 a.m. shift, just getting things ready for the day. And then, of course, this incident happens, but she added that he is beloved by his colleagues. Now, here's what else she had to say about the incident.
That, it's just, it's hard to put into words what it means. People stay with Pete's a long time. It feels like a family. So it's very, very hard to put into words right now what this means.
Definitely a tragic morning for all of those involved here in Oakland. Now, I want to show you a statement that I just received from Outages. They are the property owner that's leasing this distribution center to Pete's. And they said, quote, "This is a tragic incident. Our hearts go out to employees and their families. We are fully investigating the circumstances and will work closely with local authorities and Pete's." Now, for the past couple of hours, OSHA has also been on scene surveying this incident as well. But, of course, it's too early to confirm if the collapse was indeed weather-related. In Oakland, Pete Suratos, NBC Bay Area News.
Tragic indeed, Pete. Thank you for that. And Pete, you were out earlier along 580, which was a mess this morning because of flooding. It was actually shut down in both directions. So I want to actually take us over to Mike Inouye, who's been tracking it all. Mike, this situation has been going on since around 3 a.m.?
Actually, it's been going on, Kira, since the first report last night at 9 p.m. So it's now, what, 13, 14 hours since the first report came in of flooding on 580. This is from Sky Ranger. This is after Pete got there this morning. Pete, you saw both directions closed. The eastbound direction reopened. We see someone in a yellow slicker there, presumably trying to freeze some of the drainage in the area. They still have these westbound lanes blocked. As we look at the map here, let me talk you through it. What's going on is over here, 580 through Oakland proper, they had a full closure. Both directions, things were really tied up. One lane has reopened in the last hour as you're traveling over through the area past Highway 13 and up in toward the rest of downtown Oakland and toward the maze. All morning, folks were heading toward Highway 13 and then on 24. That was your alternate to get through the area. Eastbound, again, fully reopened. That should be able to handle that evening commute getting away from the Bay Bridge without any problem. The morning still shows a slowing because only one lane of those 4 lanes is open right now. That drain you saw was still needed to be addressed through the area. Again, Highway 13 and northbound 880 saw a lot more traffic through this portion of Oakland, and that has eased up as the morning commute died down. We do have a lot of slowing down the East Shore Freeway. Let me just clarify, there is a crash going on at the split at the Berkeley curve. No major injuries, but a big distraction at a critical point, so there is a lot of slowing there. But that's not storm related. The rest of the issues are in the area we are talking about are storm related. We have a tree and some flooding there for Niles Canyon Road. So we talked about the alternate. Kira, you mentioned Mission Boulevard and 680 are your alternate through the area. We have Watsonville still cut off from 101 as we have this portion of 152 blocked off. Same thing for 129 here through Aromas. And then over in Gilroy area, actually south of Gilroy, we're looking at a closure for southbound 101. Now let's look at the picture we have tweeted out by Valley Water. This is the same area. This is a new picture, but it's the same area that we saw in January, Kira, when we had Highway 101 flooded through that low-lying area. You see that the grass is right alongside the freeway. It is now flooded in the southbound side, but water very close to the northbound lanes. I'm hearing from friends that live in the area that local roadways are also flooded out, so watch for the updates. I'm sure you're getting tweets from your local law enforcement as well. They're telling you where it's safe to go. Back over to you.
Thanks, Mike. And we want to show our viewers these before and after photos of Newell Creek and Ben Lomond. Basically on the left, you can see the creek bed yesterday, and on the right today, the creek is starting to rise. The storm's impact is widespread, even triggering evacuations south of the Bay Area. Much of the east side of Watsonville is now under evacuation orders. And we're going to stay in Santa Cruz County now and take you to SoCal, where hundreds of people are stranded inside their homes after part of Main Street washed away. NBC Bay Area's Kris Sanchez continues our coverage there. Hi, Kris. How's it looking?
Hi there, Kira. We want to show you that roadway that washed away in just a moment, but first I want to show you the reason that it washed away. This is Soquel Creek, and you see the water levels are pretty high, but they're moving really fast. This is where Bates Creek dumps into, and Bates Creek is what caused that culvert to fail. Take a look at what it looked like before this flood and what it looks like today. You see that is a really big culvert. For 15 years, the water has been rushing under that bridge through that culvert, and there has been no problem at all. On the right-hand side of your screen, you see what happened today. This is a real big cause for concern because there are a lot of people on the other side of that road here on Main Street in downtown Soquel. Now, emergency crews are trying to reconnect the two sides of Main Street where Bates Creek washed that culvert underneath. Folks stranded still have power, but they don't have water and they don't have gas. So PG&E is also out here trying to restore utilities so at least they have what they need to survive for a couple more days. A couple that lives a few doors down from that bridge that washed out said that they really didn't think that it was going to be this bad when they went to bed last night.
Because I was a denier last night. It's going to be fine. What's the big deal, you know? And then after seeing the road and the creek in the back and all the trees that fell in the neighbor's yard, yeah, I'm not sure where we're going to sleep.
And she said she doesn't know if she's going to sleep. These are some of the trees that fell in that neighbor's backyard. They missed the houses there and the winery next door. But today the concern is less about floodwaters and more about wind and that giant eucalyptus tree behind their home. They can choose to stay or go, but there are still mandatory evacuation orders for people in Felton Grove, where at midnight officers were going door to door knocking to wake people up to tell them to get out. Also under mandatory evacuation orders, Soquel Village, Paradise Park, and west side of Watsonville. Other parts of Watsonville are under evacuation warning, so folks need to be ready to leave if they have to. Now, overnight, there are shelters in place. Watsonville Veterans Memorial Building will open at 4 this afternoon. Cabrillo College Gymnasium in Aptos will also be open in the overnight hours. Daytime shelter is at Scotts Valley Community Center, and all of these will be open for the foreseeable future, according to Santa Cruz County. The rain now picking up back here live. Again, this is Soquel Creek. If you look a little beyond me here, you'll see the sandy bank. That's how far the water went up during the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day storms. So folks say that the water is a problem. It's not the highest that they've seen, but because it's been round after round after round of rain, they're really worried for all of these trees because the ground is so saturated, and some of the trees have very shallow root systems. So with strong winds, they're worried that they'll see more trees coming down. In Soquel, Kris Sanchez, NBC Bay Area News.